Hello, this is Master Luke Chen from Yangshuo, China. Beautiful weather today. So today I want to talk about the breath. A lot of people ask me about the release, absorb, and the lift up, push it down, 6 direction, and so on. Now, basically saying that absorb, you breathing in, release, you breathe out. Absorb, release. Now, now but again, it's the breath is very important. It's not the nose initiate the breath. So let's make it very detailed. First of all, now you want to when you start to move, first everything stop, everything very calm, and then your mind says, I want to move, and then what's your third thought? Will be turn the psoas muscle, the low down, turn toes muscle, and at the back, shoulder, elbow, and the fingers, and then you stop, and you come back, and then you're doing the same thing, coming back, release, stop, absorb, stop. Now this is, or you do the lift your posture, release, absorb, release, absorb. Now of course, then for beginners, you need to have a stop in between. So going out. At the end of it, you need to stop. That means totally stop. Stop doesn't mean collapse like that. So you still, the same posture, but your mind stops. So you need to stop. Otherwise, it will continue. Right? So absorb, coming back, stop. So this is the first criteria for beginners. All right, for beginners. However, when you become more advanced, then what happens then? Release, stop, 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 and then absorb, stop. Many stops in between. It's like that's what we call moving meditation. So you sit there like you're moving, moving like your meditation, but because it's not moving mindlessly, it's moved by the mind and with the dantian pushing out and in. All right, so it's not a straight line. You're going out, going in. You're going out, going in. It's not what we do. What we do is turning 3-dimensional. Turn the psoas muscle, shoulder, elbow, wrist. It's everything in the circle. 3-dimension. 3-dimension going out. 3-dimensional going in. So it's the stop and go, stop and go, stop and go. And of course, you cannot tell I stop and go because I'm relaxing all the time. Stop means you total relax. You're not moving, that means stop. But your mind is not moving inside your dantian, so everything very calm. But now you move your body and your mind move everything, but something is stationary, like you're sitting down. Now, the best way to analogy would be, now you see I'm moving, huh? But if you slow down the tape, and then you'll see frame by frame. So it's the, frame by frame. This is the fixed stillness motion, But more stillness, more picture, like then you have the motion picture. It's the same. Qigong is the same. Release, absorb, stop, absorb, stop, release, stop. Now, I train beginners. You need to stop at the end of it and stop. When you're coming back, stop. That's at least the beginning, okay? When you more advanced, because you're relaxed at all time, then you stop at all time, right? And then some people ask me, hey, look, my breath release is much slower than yours. I see a yoga teacher come to me, and I said, well, let's do this. If you go outside now, you have a 100-meter dash, come back immediately. Now do the lift your body down. Can you? What kind of speed of breathing are you breathing? Why? Because you need more oxygen, isn't it? Oxygen. So now I said because you're using muscles in your body, you need have oxygen going through. But if you're sitting there and if you are not using turning turning at all, and of course you don't need to use much oxygen, and then you can use very slow. But the problem is that you're not using any turning, any twisting, and then that is using the muscle, turning, twisting, and that's what the pumping of the blood and qi through the healing process. Then of course you can sit there for 1 minute, one breath. So because we are healing Qigong, healing Qigong, health Qigong, that we need to turn our muscles so that when you turn the internal source muscle, then heal your liver, the kidneys, the uterus, and colon, and everything, internal organs, and up here the lung and heart and everything. You need to move those muscles because the internal organs, they are not internal, that they are not muscles. So you need to use other muscle to activate it. All right. So of course the heart itself is not controlled. So muscle have two types. One is controllable, one is not. But anyway. So and I said, ask him. So if you can so slow, why are you here? Come to me, to learn. Because he had liver problem, and then now if you listen to me. You need to turn the source muscle so the liver can move, okay? And the pancreas can move, everything can move, and then we'll heal that. And then much better when he went back to New York City. I'm still talking to the instructor. But anyway, so now this, and then another question come to me. The release absorb, okay? He said release has to be going out, absorb has to be going in. Normally, yes, 95%, 99% is the case. But however, sometimes the transitional, then absorb, release, it's just the name, just the word. So sometimes you can reverse it. But the rhythm is always there, release, absorb. The rhythm, you stop and so forth, all right? So it's a rhythm. And then other person asked me, so I heard that, how do I move? So it's like this. So, so I told him or her that's two types of qi. That's my teacher told me. I find it that's true. Two types of qi. One is, so just you to know, this the breath from outside or the turning the source muscle and then the source muscle. And then the turning the muscle, everything is a circle is right. So what's the difference? What's the difference? Now, the difference that I told them, as soon as a student come to me, at the first day we start the lift Qigong, immediately I said, well, you can incorporate with the breath. Immediately, if I can hear something, like this, I said, no, this is not what we want here. So you are using the wrong breath because I hear you breathing. Here breathing is not right because then you emphasize too much of the nose. Now, what you emphasize, the first of all, that you want to breathing the first, now the mind first, okay, I want to breathe now, and then the next one is, which engine are you going to start? You start the engine now, but then you need to turn the muscle, start the process. But turning the muscle is without sound. So when you turn, and then turn the diaphragm, turn the back, and the air coming in through your nose without sound. It's very silent. Breathing in, breathe out. Because it's the byproduct. It's the byproduct from turning, twisting the air coming in. When you twist down the diaphragm, of course, more air coming in because your lung capacity increase. The air coming in. But you turn your diaphragm again, push out the air, and then the air going out. So so it's very silent. Another obvious test whether you using the right breathing or not, the breathing, will be, now when I talk now, I can talk and breathing in very deeply, the same thing. But if you're using the nose, the wrong way of breathing, you cannot talk and then do the breathing at the same time. Now, that was told by my teacher and his teacher, and then I found out it's really true. So I've been telling my students, that's the litmus test, this is the real test, whether you're doing the right, the abdominal, the Qigong breathing or not is, is whether you're deep breathing when you talk at the same time. All right, so all those things that you know it once you got it. All right, by the way, I have a tape on lift chop porchy down with the release absorb underneath it. So when you so release absorb. So every step I have the release absorb the rhythm underneath it, so that you can listen to it and then you incorporate your breath with it. But however, is you can support me because this in my website. You need to sign up for it. All right. But anyway, and all those things, and but little thing, just a little thing, difference make everything difference. Because from outside you cannot tell that whether you're breathing in or not until you actually get it, and then you understand it. But with the release absorb underneath, you can get a lot of more benefit while you're doing the lift chop porchy down. And of course, the sixth direction we have it all along with release absorb. All right. So, but anyway, beautiful day. Remember Tao, the wisdom, everything of Qigong is come from the book Tao Te Ching. In the Tao Te Ching, almost 3,000 years old, is talk about the Tao itself is oneness concept. So you and me one. There's the Qi within me, Qi within you. We are one. So Tao is love yourself, love others, love nature. The world's beautiful because of you. I love you from Yang So. Until next time. Thank you.